Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. In the last episode, we found out that Nagito's killer was in fact the traitor Chiaki. Sadly, my favorite character is gone now, but it looks like we're in some sort of dream or something because apparently she's alive again. So let's figure out what is up with that. Let's see, where is this? Island trial verdict, yeah. This is apparently what we're doing. For some reason, she's alive, and she wants us to go to the hotel. I'm assuming we're dreaming, because obviously we know that the dead can't come back. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, no one's down here at least. I thought maybe Chiaki would be standing over there again. Oh, the laptop? Yeah. Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamsters, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Oh, it's bringing it back, everyone. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of the casualty guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? Never allow that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Don't you think Gundam just showing up out of nowhere is a little bit creepy? I wonder
who's watching
oh.
this message.
Fine, talk for yourself then. Oh, you don't want to talk now, huh, Nagito? I see how it is. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it's just as Monokuma said.
Hey.
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Oh my god. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still some more. But if everyone but the traitors watching this video, unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that that matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. Special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised, I mean. Huh. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Oh my god! Bro is breaking the fourth wall! Oh. Check the web for details? What? Is that a clue? ARG? But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so he can lead you to an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... seriously pissing me the hell off? I'm trying to read these words. Hell, Aunt beloves meth. One Keith, assist only. So happy, it's so happy. I'm trying to read this, make sense of it, but it doesn't make sense. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Was Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? No. But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nizumi Castle. Yeah.
Well,
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. Was that Chiaki then? Did she's the traitor? But that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're something. Stop. Don't stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. Leon! Oh my god! That's from the first game! That is the password that was written in Nizumi Castle. You have to use that to enter a specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
please call me the ultimate hope.
Bitch, you are not Makoto. Well, I mean, same voice actor, Bryce Papenbrook. But other than that, you are not Makoto. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin. Hey, you better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. So it's bringing back the dead. Actually, can I just use my map? Let's see. It doesn't let me teleport anywhere, it seems. Okay, that's messed up. Apparently I can't teleport. Oh, that's why, I guess. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry. Yeah, I know, stupid. It's no. Are we glitching? The ancient. Where's the ancient room? This isn't what I remember this looks like. What? Okay. Are we glitching or something? Like maybe this isn't a dream, but like a simulation? Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It really is safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy,
It's
right?
so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? That's also there's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from all the feels. The chills, the kills. You're gonna let it out. Okay, shut up. I wish you did not come back. Hey, now's not the time to fuck around. It's going to be alright. You do not have to worry. I will protect my young master. This hurts. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell?
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink, 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 oink!
What?
What was that? I told her that you understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know.
It's
Yep.
gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. No. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. Sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Okay, that kind of hurts my eyes, not gonna lie. A little bit. Oh. Oh, this is a trial ground.
Is this a trial ground?
That's what I said.
Why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
You're gonna talk, I'll just put you on auto.
By the way,
Huh?
did everyone go?
Pookie, they're dead.
Everyone?
They're dead. They're dead. What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is everything. This world? There it goes. Our 8 hours is up. Oh shoot! Wow! Wow! The bomb! What does this mean? Oh, that bright light hurts my eyes. Okay, I feel like maybe we're actually in a simulation. We've got a lot of like breaking codes and stuff. Start clear. This looks like the world is falling apart. Yeah, see, look at the way it's glitching. Like, obviously it's a part of the game. And the glitching, it's very creepy, not gonna lie. To be continued. Oh, I hate the glitching. It hurts my eyes. Wow, I got a present. Oh no, it's Shaggy's bag! I hate that. Gonna make me save after that little bit. Chapter 0? Heading to the school trip? But I don't want to start at the beginning. You know how many hours I have into this damn game? What is this noise? I hate it. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. Who am I talking as? It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect to be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who's loved by talent, detecting irregularities among... I can't read that word. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. It was hard to say. How boring. Oh, it's Nagito. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading that as Nagito. Do you like ships? On the other side of that dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Oh, okay, no, I'm reading as a mystery character, I guess. And then Nagito's talking to us. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. Do you like ships, right? Ships? That's right. That's this. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, I'm here to talk a little. The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. Overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Under that skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. What does that mean? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? You and I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Host Week Academy too, right? So you're one of us. But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do not possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, the world has become a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. While the world is shaped by the will of the majority, it makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. It's like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It's now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about Junko? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm seeking with someone as amazing as you. Nagito's hand? Is that Junko's hand? Then I'll be able to see her again. So, has he already fallen to despair or something? Because he wants to see her again? I'm assuming he knew Junko or something? Bro has her hand. Okay, so he said she's already. So I'm assuming that this takes place after the first game, because obviously we know that Junko dies in the first game, and so I'm assuming that this means that she's dead, and he got her hand and put it on him. Yeah. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? That person that I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? That's Junko's dead body hand? Yeah. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. So, okay. I feel like this doesn't quite make sense because we know that Junko got splattered with Makoto's execution in the last game. I feel like her body would have been splattered. But okay, sure. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know, because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? It's exciting. I wonder what's gonna happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by that talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. The killing? Okay, so this person knows that the killing game is gonna start. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? No reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talents, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't want to play along, do you? Oh, who was So this must have been a prelude to what actually happened before they came to Jabberwock Island. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm seeing some understandment. I'm seeing the understandment. I am seeing. Hajime is so shocked he does not know what to say. Huh? What is this? Hope's Peak Academy door? See, okay, look at the way it looks around the door. This looks like some sort of like technology. So I figured that there may be like in a simulation or something. It's a door. There's a door. Door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that's so bright. Hope's Peak. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then... why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered at the classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But, what is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh, you know what that means.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Do I get to move around? Like, is this the actual school from like the first game? Did he say what I think he just said? Yeah, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing game over already? Am I actually in the school? Oh my god, this is so cool! This is the first game! Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. It's this creepy place, Hope's Peak Academy, that I've admired for so long. It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said go to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go, and I'll definitely clear things up. Oh my god! Oh, this is the trial room! Oh my god! And the gym. I forgot what the gym is, actually. Oh, you can't even go to the hotel. Oh my god, this brings back memories. Wow. Yeah, this way's the gym. I remember that. Oh, this is the audio room. What does it have? This is Eye of Anubis, maybe? Wow. I didn't think that I would get to come back here. The nurse's office is blurred out. Can't go up the stairs. Wow. The gymnasium's here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something must be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so, I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Oh. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Wow, that's so creepy. I cannot believe they let us go back to the old school in the first game. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. No Mukuro dead body. It was just a normal gymnasium. So, okay, this means that the first and the second game are 100% tied together. Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard the announcement, it came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That
That cannot be possible. You're right.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's-Peak Academy?
You.
Why are we here? Why did you lock us up this time? What is shock? I just told you guys it's a Hope's-Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's-Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's-Peak Academy fell to ruin. You were serious about that? I don't believe it! But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean? Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's-Peak Academy. You don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone? Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's-Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between? What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No.
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you about the outside world and what it's like before you make a deal. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey.
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. Is it talking about Makoto and the rest of the gang? Because I feel like they've been throwing back a lot of hints towards like the old, or I guess the first game, especially with this part right here. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's-Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information's accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna be angry. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during the field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed, even if the killing was finished, it was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world, main cast. Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is a Hope's-Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's-Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? That's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's-Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does that mean? So many things I don't understand and have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Academy? This is Hope's-Peak Academy. I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's-Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, stop. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or are you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's-Peak Academy that you can even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had any talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now it's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
So what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not a part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that information on our own. Yaki said that she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even just her being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely? We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hosik Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'll do it. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave the island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes! Right, now it's not the time to bemoan about how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hopeseek Academy, none of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we can do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking, so why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. We should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'm gonna go ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
That's the idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious.
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There are no longer any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right.
So we should do our best as well. Like they said, it is not scary if everyone stops at the green light. Stopped at a green light, we never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Connie already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get over with this and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and left.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia.
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Okay. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we could do is advance towards that hope, even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home. Okay. Oh, I can leave here, so I guess there's nothing important here. Huh? That's weird. The hallway I walked through. Oh, this is the 5th floor! Right? No, the 5th floor? The top floor. Yeah. It's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know what he's doing, but it keeps doing this over and over. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. I can't tab anymore? I guess I just have to look around. This isn't the one. Okay, this is not the floor I was thinking of. Is this headmaster's? What's this? This was the headmaster room, wasn't it? Rah. Damn. I was thinking about seeing if we could get over to that room where all the killings took place. Wow, it's been so long since I played the first game. Oh, I can go into the dojo? Okay, I guess it wants me to go in here. Oh, there's a book. This is a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way this is inside of school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect this inside of a building to make sense. What's this? This is a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Speak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out and open like this? Let's start with history class first. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. What's the first you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to ignore it, but there's no way I can just do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Huh. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hopeseek Academy history, as narrated by the cutesy anime character on the cover. The story begins with an introductory to Hopeseek Academy. Hopeseek Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to thrive. Built to raise hope in a nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are often chosen their scouting progress, but the ones who scout them are Hopeseek Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hopeseek Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past 2 years, Hopeseek Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, then the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high school students. Nevertheless, Hopeseek Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hopeseek Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hopeseek Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research for talent. Reading Hopeseek Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic human event in human history. There's the line, guys! That's right. It was the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy. Hopeseek Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. I'm yawning. The end. Cool. I was so bored. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga? The tragedy of Hopeseek Academy? These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened. This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd be a waste of time to wonder about anything that doesn't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, that's the weird thing. It's you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
How did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known... Oh, but you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you mean what do you want to say to me?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to become confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Damn it, what the heck? Oh, I got a truth bullet. Okay, I'm assuming that means we have one more trial then. I guess we're investigating. So this is the dojo. Can I go into the science area? What is 5A? Classroom? There's another manga. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is a manga for morons. The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Let me get a sip of my drink real quick. So much reading. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages. See what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. That's what's written here is a name suggestion. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. But that was the old guy in the painting in the funhouse. Maybe someone's taking on his name or something? Or maybe it's like his grandson or something, I don't know. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that they genetically modified him, I guess. Since they were in pursuit, from the last manga, it says they were in pursuit of creating and researching talent. So I'm assuming they tried to create talent or something. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Hey, that's Makoto Naegi! Put some respect on my man's name! To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who's known as the symbol of hope— oh, wait, is this the person that we were talking to with Nagito before at the ship? But, it was responsible for— oh, even though he was known as a symbol of hope, he was responsible for a horrible incident? 13 students at Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the best and brightest, were brutally murdered. Oh, then maybe this is not the room. I remember in the last game, there was a room that was super bloody. There was like, you know, body chalk marks on the floor. And I think they said that this was a killing game in itself. So I think this was like class reps or something who killed themselves. So maybe this isn't the same thing, but that's what I thought it was. So maybe he just, like, I don't know if he was involved in that or not. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. So maybe that is the incident. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their own advantage. That student uncovered what they actually did, and by making that public knowledge, it stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And with that, heralded, I don't even know what that word is, Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited, Danganronpa 0. Okay. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hopeseek Academy. Okay, so maybe that is the room then. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is regal for society. It's too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope? Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve corps. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I'd have a reason to do something like that. Okay. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far a worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who was this other student that wasn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who was it? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. I think that's Junko. I'm thinking maybe it was Junko, who was the other student who used the killing to their advantage, because that sounds like a Junko thing. The mysteries just kept piling up. Okay, I would really love to go to that room. This is the 5th floor. Okay, I really want to go to that room. That's the stairs. It's down here. Have I went down here? Yeah. Is it open now? Oh, it's open now! The bio room! Rah! Bio lab. So I guess we have to do this one by one. Oh, I see a little Monokuma under the table. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here, bro. It's a morgue. You stupid? It's like I'm in a freeze or something. If I just stand still, I might freeze up to death. I should hurry and investigate so I can get out of here. Give me that. I've been found. I remember this morgue. There's another manga just laying around on the ground. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one will obviously be about the incident. I'm not reading that again. What was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped it. Honestly, I'm sorry, Hajime, but if something is literally titled as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, do you think that it would be lame? Like, be for real, my guy. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Looks like a horror. A story about a creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Strong was so grotesque because the incident itself is that grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hopeseek Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy was initially hoped to resolve quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fosters a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations started joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest, but as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. By then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only hope. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed fractions so brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to a more uncivilized times when the senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with details to the point with death, to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war fought with no principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hopeseek Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Okay, so yeah, we know Junko was the Ultimate Despair, so it was a group dedicated to her, I guess. Instead of using Hopeseek Academy's talents for the sake of mankind hope, they used it for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers who wrote software to spread despair, the powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair, and with this they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I'm so glad finally someone fucking told me what this fucking tragedy is. Like, literally in the first game, they didn't say anything about this. This is the first time we're really hearing about what the tragedy really entails. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold, and it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. Oh my god, please stop making me read that. This is definitely made up. I mean, if it was really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No.
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Why, who would be enjoying something like this? Oh my, you don't like the manga. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What's this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that? Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your high school memories, the incident that happened during that time period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I was actually able to forget about it? There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell ya? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant when he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps... No, that's definitely it. Okay. Whether or not that this incident really happened, what in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hopeseek Academy to destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. I'm glad I got the Monokuma at first, because Hajime said adios. That was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? So I think rooms are starting to open up as we go. As we look at certain rooms, other ones are starting to open. Can't go through there. That's the dojo. What is this room? I think I went into 5. Oh, this is 5B? Let's try this one. I don't know if this is a different classroom or not. Fuyuhiko's here. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Well, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right? What are you doing here?
No,
Well, that was just another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. Teehee, I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you word by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read that manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating. I'm getting really fed up with your... Oh, this is Hajime. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's about the key piece of information that you've been waiting for so long for. Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
actually.
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person of all. A high school girl?
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Inashima. Junko Inashima?
Hey,
As for the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy. People who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, even influenced those in highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in position to neutralize the threat. Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do something without any purpose.
hey,
It was Junko Inashima's despair. Huh? For Junko Inashima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instance. Despair is what defines Junko Inashima as Junko Inashima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime's a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inashima is filled with so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one to control their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is much more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who have been recruited become nothing more than Junko's lambs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inashima. Like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so that they dictated all despair so that they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inashima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless Oh no! Mutilation. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Does that mean we're the ultimate despairs? Because we saw Nagito in the boat and he had Junko's arm. Oh my god! Okay. It clicked. It all clicked. It all clicked. It all clicked. We're the ultimate despairs. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do, right? There's no way something like that is... there's no way something that so crazy is possible. I'm trying to think and also, like, I'm trying to piece together and read, and it's not working. Do you know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,355 students of the Reserve Corps Department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All the students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard.
Junko Inoshima's already dead. Huh? How do you know that? How'd you know that? Huh. That's all? Oh my god. Oh, I need to talk to Fuyuhiko? But that makes us the ultimate despairs. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is what you said true? Junko Inoshima is really dead? What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life. No! 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 I wanted to go to the bloody classroom! No! A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? I wanted to go to that exact classroom! No! I'm so upset. Why couldn't I have been Fuyuhiko like that one time in the funhouse where we got to be Nagito? Why couldn't I POV switch? Just like the killings we were originally involved in. Just like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Hopeseek Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, 6 students who survived managed to escape the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about a killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school trip life was Killing School Life was Junko Inoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead.
Like,
Excuse me? Why did he just... I don't like that. So obviously, as we know, Monokuma is kind of what Junko had been using to kind of like, you know, watch over the students and participate in the game without actually really participating. So if Junko is dead, there's 2 possibilities. One, she has a program or something that can control Monokuma, or maybe, you know, like he's become a sentient being or something, like robots. We saw that there was a plushie factory, so maybe he's just like continuously coming back. Maybe you can like just slot a chip in him or something, he'll always come back. Or there's somebody else who's controlling as like the new Junko, maybe. Let's see. It turns out that the Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest of solvers whatever incident. Me too, Fuyuhiko. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hopeseek Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hopeseek Academy? She took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing? The students of Hopeseek Academy are widely known as symbols of hope, by forcing people to watch the symbols of hope kill each other for their own sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Inoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko's no more. I don't like that he's just not saying anything! No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, doesn't matter. Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima's already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? I don't like that he's not saying anything, because it obviously means that in some way, Junko is still influencing Monokuma. Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know what the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but An imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hosek Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose this on fake. But if it's really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life trip? Or the Killing School trip? I want to say Killing School trip, because this game, it's a trip, because we're at an island. It's Killing School Life. It's hard to say that. Because I've been saying Killing School trip this whole game. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Oh well, I'll raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making any sense again. I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Okay, I guess we're done here. I want to go. No, why am I on the fourth building? No! I wanted to see I wanted to see the classroom where all the dead kids were. It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going to make something like this happen? Also, we didn't get to see the greenhouse and we didn't get to see the headmaster's room, so I don't like that. I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like that. Wait. Is this... Yeah, no, this is the chemistry room. Rip Sakura. Where can I go? Music room? Was there a music room? I don't remember a music room. Okay, I vaguely remember this. That's weird. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, no shit. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short phrase engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among many who established the future. Oh my god! That means that, Makoto, Kirigiri, Byakuya, oh my god, the rest of their names, Toko, Asahina, Aoi, what was his name? Higakure? Was that his name? That means all of them are a part of the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hosek Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? That's completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Oh my god. So okay, Future Foundation are the good guys then. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hosek Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hosek Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Ashima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the Killing School Life. Also, if they are survivors of the Hosek Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable. However, we're still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been made. It seems— oh my god, I got it. I've got the story. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. So, okay. We have to be the ultimate despairs that they were talking about, because it said that they mutilated themselves and we saw that Nagito chopped his arm off and replaced it with Junko's arm. So that confirms that we are the ultimate despairs. And so I'm assuming, since it has been glitching this whole time, there's a lot of computer stuff. Like I said, this is a simulation. They must have took us, the Future Foundation, where Makoto and the gang, they're a part of it. So obviously they want to stop despair. And if we're the ultimate despairs, you know, then that means that they are probably trying to take us and, you know, fix us. So maybe that's why we don't remember anything, because they're trying to erase all the despair from us and basically trying to, like, you know, simulate, you know, our life, but somehow we still ended up killing each other. Okay, to be fair, now that I said that, Monokuma did just kind of show up, so maybe since this is a New World program, this is a simulation, so he must be like a virus or something. And so I'm assuming that this was a rehabilitation simulation, and so he was able to come in like as a virus somehow. Someone probably uploaded him or something, or he snuck in somehow, and that is what caused the killing school trip, the killing to happen. Huh. I think I've got that. Survivors of Hosik Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Yeah! Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation, we were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they were talking about someone from the other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories we've lost. God, I think I pieced it together. That would fit, because look at the glitching! Look at the glitching! I guess that's all the clues in this room. The Future Foundation's on our side. They were founded by the graduates of Hopeseek Academy, and they took us to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ashima are making us go through this. I don't think so. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? The only Future Foundation facility we found is the ancient ruin. There's no way that research facility... If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Wow, I think things are finally starting to come together. This is not what I expected though. Oh, what is this? In my face. That's the stairs. Oh, that's the headmaster. It's on the 4th floor. Do I need to talk to you? I'm gonna look for a room first. Nope. Okay, I guess I do have to talk to her. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean? Who? I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut's pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about a main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. I didn't even need to talk to you! Oh, Teacher's Lounge. That's where I needed to go. Gotta get a drink real quick. Ah, there he is! Izuru. This feels different from a classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has a stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. Oh. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already! Oh! Oh my god! Is that Hiyoko? It's our names! It's our names! There's something written on the blackboard. Wait, I don't see my name. I don't see my name. Hi, teammate. Oh, yeah, I do see. Oh, it's literally the first one. Oh, what's written here? A list of subjects is written on the blackboard with large letters. Are names I've seen before. Hiyoko. Why does she look older? Hiyoko Seanji. What's this newspaper? She's so much older than we have seen her. What is this? It says this Hiyoko Seanji. That can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. She's little. Stupid. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But this photo in the newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does that mean?
Huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Seanji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Older sister with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Seanji's family only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, that's still way too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking little.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you... Wait, what are you saying? She's already dead. Okay, so this must mean... Let me think. This must mean that in the real world, we have already graduated Hope Speak Academy, so we must be like older, like maybe like I'm assuming maybe 20s now and stuff. When you graduate, you're usually like roughly about 18, so maybe this is like 18 to 20 years old, because she looks very mature. So I'm assuming that's the age that we're actually at in the real world. And so this, once again, is a simulation. So they're taking us back to our high school life before, like, you know, the tragedy started, to try to make us remember our good memories or something from high school before the tragedy happened, because we're trying to get rid of the despair. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then Hiyoko in the newspaper. Is he really saying that it's the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we were also test subjects, right? I mean, our names were also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
It's better not to do anything. Oh, it better not have anything to do with time travel. Huh. There's Izuru, the quote-unquote student. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the play card says Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. The founder of Hope Speak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Yeah. So they must have named that student that they were trying to genetically modify, the one that I assumed that we were talking to with Nagito in the ship. They must have named him after the founder. So I'm assuming since we heard that Izuru Kamakura had a lot of talents, not just like one, that they were trying to probably genetically make a student who had more than just one talent, and so that's why they named it after him. Am I done? No, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, there's a thing over there.
Are we screwed? Hey,
Yeah, okay, shut up. I didn't even notice this. There are letters floating in the air. Like a passage from an email. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair? Even though they have lost Junko Inashima. I gotta clear my throat out because the reading is so much. The fact remains that they are still incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Inashima. Okay, so I'm assuming that there is another person who... Okay, maybe it's Izuru. Because he said... Didn't he say something about, like, I think Nagito said something about, like, a killing trip or a killing game or something, and Izuru said something like, we'll see. So maybe he was the one who uploaded the Monokuma virus. Maybe, maybe he's the one who is kind of taking the place as the villain for this story and becoming the next Junko. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they're discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? This doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. The biggest was all... Okay, yeah. It's terrible. But it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Okay. What do you want? Okay, with this you totally erased all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall go to the next stage. Next stage? Am I going to the 3rd floor now? Yep. Damn it, not again. Yep. How can he do that? Yeah, I'm gonna skip a little bit through this. So I'm assuming we're going floor by floor to discover the mysteries of the school. A dead end. I don't remember pillars like this. This is so trippy. Anything down here? Windows. And a door? The rec room. This was not how it used to look. There's a floating window. Oh my god. The rec room. What was the rec room? Was this the one where Celeste was in? Yeah, Celeste was often in here. It's floating in air. There's another one of these. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. So... This must have been... Wait, that doesn't make sense then. Unless this is a couple years into the future, maybe, where the first group is a little bit older. I'm assuming that they're in high school, so I'm assuming the first group was probably roughly about like 17 to 18, maybe 16, because they don't seem like on the freshman side of high school. So I'm assuming older high school students. So maybe this game, talking about the ultimate despairs, or the remnants of despairs, is a couple years in the future after the first game happened, because we obviously know that the first killing school life had to happen first to get Makoto and them to be a part of the Future Foundation here. So that means, because I was just thinking, like, this has to be a couple years in the future, because from what we know of the Hiyoko, she's older, so she would probably be in her, like, you know, close 20s or something. And obviously, you're not usually 20 when you're in high school. I'm assuming this is taking place a couple years after the first game. As for the Remnants of Despair, there's still no solid leads regarding this matter. We have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of future filled with hope. Huh. Huh. We should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? The Future Foundation was protecting us. So why were we forced to kill each other on this island? I guess it's not possible for the Future Foundation to set all this up. Of course you got up here. My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What? What is this hologram thing anyway? It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit more hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Oh, talent book. File. It says confidential. That means it's a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma's responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Seek Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. So that means they were trying to create a student. That was the ultimate hope. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education? You mean the Neo World program? This plan has been the Academy's wish since the foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What follows a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Seek Academy was behind something like that? I really don't get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Okay, now I can leave. Okay. Oh, I'm already on the second floor? And it's upside down? Ooh, this is gross. What is this, space? Am I dreaming or something? See, it shows that we're in the Neo World program. It's literally glitching out into binary now. I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. This is giving me a headache. Akane! 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 Girly Pop, you're going crazy. The pool. Akane! Akane! This gaming music, the library. This music kind of slaps though. Okay, this is the same. Oh, never mind, it's highlighted and there's binary everywhere. This hologram, should read it. Yeah, you should. The Future Foundation 14 Division. Ah! Makoto! My boy is back! To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason? Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. Email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? No, Pookie wouldn't do that. Pookie's a good boy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry if I screamed when I heard Makoto. I love Makoto. Genuinely probably my favorite character. Is there anything else here? Can I go back here? Guess not. Makoto! So that confirms that they're working with us here in the Neo World program. So I'm assuming, since the game keeps making note that someone is coming, I'm assuming that means Makoto is coming. Music's banger. Oh, the washing machine. There's Junko. Or is that Mukuro? Looks like the laundry room. Why can't I click it? I can't click anything. Why can't I click it? There's a Monokuma. Oh.
No.
Yeah! I was right. I was hoping it was gonna be that one. I looked around. It didn't let me do anything. Oh, this. Yeah. Looks like a tablet computer. And looks like the power's on too. Is this the next clue? Hello? Neo World program. This word, Neo World, I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Huh. Has another name. The Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software to develop the Neo World program. Individuals such as the ultimate programmer. Oh my god. Oh, he's dead though. Chihiro, right? Chihiro's dead. The ultimate neurologist and the ultimate therapist? We've never heard of those characters before. Are they a part of the Future Foundation, maybe? They were among many talentless people who have research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, oh my god, it's literally SAO. We're literally diving in. Allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. I know it! It's all coming together now. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it's possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. That confirms that they're trying to despair the remnants of despair. However, this device is for the therapy purposes only, and any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. I see. Everything around me turned black. Static virtual world. Program? Feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. Feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Feeling is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt till now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that there's no way that something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me, too? Wow. Didn't even look at the magazine, though. What we doing now? First floor?
Hiya.
What? Speech I made? What you gonna do? Ooh, that hurts my eyes. Oh. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Do I have to go to the door? Good God! Don't do that. Hey, Sonia. Oh, God. Oh. I can't go to the door? Oh, I hate it. Oh. Did I talk to you? The moment you discover that truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Oh god. Oh. I can't go to the door. Oh, Sonia, help me.
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? It's the placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real, and the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why do you believe that all of a sudden? Huh?
oh my,
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Yeah, that's weird. VR room's open. Maybe? God, please go away. Okay, it's not open. Oh my god, that's so hard to look at things. Do I go to the gym? Oh god. Where do you want me to go? I hate this. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? This damn door's the only thing that's lit up, but I can't get through it. Oh, I see. There is a door literally right here, where I was next to at the beginning. Classroom 1B. A big object? That's impossible. There's no way something that big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? Ooh! This hurts my eyes. Binary code? Chihiro! Oh, is that alter ego? Welcome. Welcome to Neo World Program. A person? A floating person's talking to me? Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego. That is my name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter ego? AI program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus... Yep, I knew it! Monokuma virus! But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on, my brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, what's this feeling from earlier again? This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor? It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like I can't believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world, such as only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized, especially that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island's city space was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on circumstances, for example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even though without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I really don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the new Neo World program. Most of its words. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional work. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? Breaking the fourth wall again. I feel like I can't believe what's going on. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're just fiction. It's that... And so I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here, the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any type of period you set in. And from there, oh, okay, any time period. So this means, yeah, that I feel like that confirms that this is a couple years in the future, and we're just going back in time in the simulation. And from there, you uploaded the memories obtained into the virtual world, removing memories of any time period you set it to? The Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, but why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hopeseek Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they were trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new worlds make my head feel like it's about to burst. Tell me about the Observer and that virus. Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors, Tsuchiyaki and Monomi. Monitors. They were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Oh, so that I guess that means that Chiaki was at. Okay, that makes so much sense. Oh my god. So that's why she said that she couldn't defy, she couldn't say certain things. She was an AI program. Oh my god, that makes so much sense as to why, like, the whole time she was like, what if the traitor wanted to reveal themselves, but they actually couldn't? It's because she couldn't, because she wasn't programmed to. That makes sense. By the way, the observer and the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't giving any special authority so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? The teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. The teacher is probably managing the rules they've created. There is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus affecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But it's just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which control my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I wouldn't have complete control. Even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Just probably talking about Monokuma Rock at the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Guys, my voice is starting to go out, oh my god. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence like her? Damn it, so what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's possible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly bought an external memory drive containing the virus to the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's what's most likely happened. Members of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Yaki and Mona servers. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer and then has to follow the rules of the observer, such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedures and...
Hey,
Okay, even if it's just a goddamn machine, that's enough from hints from you. You're gonna say something. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and that death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be a parallel. The deflexation based on the depth. This is so hard to read with all the stuff in the way. On the definition of resistance that contributes to the relationship from. You're not making any sense. I'm not gonna read this because it doesn't make any sense. That. Oh god, this hurts my eyes! Ew, go away! Death! Yeah, I get it, death. I hate it! Oh my god! Pookie! What the heck? What just happened? You're right here, aren't you? Someone is right here, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interface, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak with you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that that person I need to talk to is right here, I hope. It looks like the guy can't even hear me or see me. Huh. Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe that you're listening there to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, Leon. That's the number we found at Nozumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect, even if the chance was slim. I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in the place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm sure the person who set that password... I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Sayaka! Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to understand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this so you guys can choose your own, independently, free of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you'll need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number as death. Makoto, don't leave me. Come back, Naegi. Tell them, Naegi.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway,
That's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good AI tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma notice what happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting for a long time here. Gotta get some of my drink. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth, but what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? Then the world is flipped over and became so irrational. What am I supposed to do? A good question, Hajime. Makoto! So, are we finally able to go to the trial room, I assume? The first floor. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, that was a lot of investigating. 2 hours of investigating.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
God, this is making my eyes hurt so bad.
Enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
He's even using the old monitor. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Okay. God, this is bringing back memories. So, this is the door. I'm assuming in the next episode, because obviously we're gonna end it here. That was a lot. In the next episode, I'm assuming this means that we are going to be going in and... Do I have any more slots? Wow, I'm at my last slot. Crazy. But yeah, I'm assuming we're going to be doing our actual final class trial. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've already figured everything out so far. It's honestly not that hard to figure out now that I have background knowledge from the first game. I feel like the first game was really hard to figure out because I didn't know anything about it, but now we have that background knowledge and we've understood a lot of things. It seems that we were the ultimate despair because we saw Nagito had Junko's arm and it said that the ultimate despairs mutilated themselves. They caused a lot of despair, and so it seems that the survivors from the first game, Makoto included, went and joined the Future Foundation who are trying to stop despair. And it seems that they took us, the group of ultimate despairs or the remnant of despairs, and put us into a program that is supposed to wipe our memories and take us back to like our high school life. And it's supposed to be a tropical like paradise to erase trauma or to erase despair. But it seems that didn't happen perfectly simply because somebody or something uploaded the Monokuma virus at the Future Foundation headquarters, and that caused the killing school trip in this game to start. So I think we pretty much figured that out. I'm really thinking it was Izuru Kamakura who we were talking to. And I'm pretty sure that he was probably the one who uploaded the chip somehow, or maybe he like got somebody to do it for him, because I just don't understand how that chip got uploaded in the Future Foundation. But anyway, if you are excited to see possibly the next episode in the next one, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!